Walk in, sit down, and start rolling. That's the concept behind Friend of the Blends, Justin Grimes, and Grant Starr's new podcast. It's a way to uncover overlooked and underexposed musicians with unique original music. Silver Eagle Sessions features musicians who take a step back in time to record original songs on, get this, a vintage mobile studio.
Yes,
guys, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Talk about a cool concept. I mean, go ahead, take us back, if you will, and say where we are, because this is a podcast people have got to check out.
So Silver Eagle Sessions, and we are primarily on YouTube as well, so we want to go ahead and push that. You can check us out on YouTube. We have the Instagram, all the social medias, but we'll go over that. But this is the brainchild of my good friend Justin Grimes. We go back over the past 8 years. I'm a former country radio personality in Central Florida. We were in 32 counties and worldwide, and he was actually just reminding me that I was the first person to put his song into the airwaves.
He was the first person to play one of my actual album tracks on the radio.
love this.
So we go back, he would come into the studio and perform just like you've had us in here today, and once again, thank you. But it's our pleasure to be here to tell you about Silver Eagle Sessions, and like I said, none of this is possible without the sweat equity that Justin has into this.
A lot of sweat into it.
He can tell you a little bit more about that before we tell you what we do exactly. But
Well, it all started with a van, right?
Yeah, well, a bus. Yeah,
bus.
Some good friends of mine, local here to the Tampa area and Plant City, a company called Star Creations. My good friends Jesse Starr, Eric Long, Aaron Starr.
No relation to me.
Yeah, no relation.
Oddly
same last name, but no relation. But anyway, long story short, they were getting rid of the bus. I bought it. I found some incredible paperwork in it, and I think we'll show you some of that here in a minute. But that opened the door to, all of a sudden I realized I have a piece of music history. I have something that not a lot of other people could have. And
I was going to say, give us an idea. We're taking a look right now, but the money items, that one right there,
that's the Willie Nelson itinerary. It was 6 pages. It shows all their dates of May 1984 with Waylon Jennings and a couple other names. And that was also, I forgot to mention, I found 2 backstage passes, Willie Nelson passes. So those aren't in there, but I do have them there. And I'm not claiming this is Willie Nelson's bus. That's a taboo in the bus world.
It was a rental.
It was like a leased bus, but it was very clear that Willie Nelson's band and or crew used this bus for a while, and a lot of other names too. So
like Kansas
used
Crystal
it.
Gale.
Oh, wow.
Crystal Gale's name is in the marquee.
And I want to make sure, as we keep this bus moving of an interview as well, that kind of sparked this idea to help other local musicians, and hopefully one day local musicians around the country.
Yep.
Oh yes, absolutely, and that is the goal, is to go ahead and get mobile. Once we're parked in Inverness currently in a warehouse, so we just have all our guests come right there. But Justin's been working hard away. He's still got to get the paint done and some things.
Working on the paint, the suspension, things like that.
Yeah, they're not actually physically making these buses anymore, so it's a time machine. It's a time capsule. Really, you get on there, and the things that he's done with the mobile recording studio, it's professional quality. So when, as a musician, you come on here, you're going to have a 3 to 4 song EP that you could sell on iTunes by the time you're done doing the Silver Eagle session. So it's something that we've really put a lot of effort into, making it the music the most important thing with the YouTube channel and the podcast.
And of course, it's kind of a vintage vibe of music. We've only got about 30 seconds left, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a vintage vibe. Like you said, vintage mobile studio. I tried to keep the vibe of the bus alive. I didn't change too much. And we want to go around, eventually we want to go around town to town all over the country and find these people, these great musicians. We're not Star Search. We want people, we're looking for people that are active in the music industry, that are trying to get ahead, and we want to try to help them do that.
Ed McMahon. Hey, real quick though, we want to make sure we can't not have you here and not have you perform. We're sharing some of your tour dates as well, because you're on the road too. So let's talk a little bit about your music before we're going to hear a song.
Okay. Yeah, my music, well, Justin Grimes is where you can find it if you Google it or something like that. But yeah, I'm playing a couple of dates down in Highlands County this week at some small venues, a couple of places that have been loyal to me over the years. Avon Park, a place called 18 East. And then in Sebring, I'm playing at a place called the Blue Lagoon.
There you go.
Yeah.
There it is on your screen. In the meantime, Justin, there's a look at the new album cover, looking pretty awesome.
Well, old album cover, but
old album
yeah, that's
cover.
the old one, but I don't have a new one, so that's the current,
I love the honesty.
That is my logo, though. So.
Justin, go ahead and take it away.
So yeah, there's a song I'm getting ready to put out. It's called I Drink Alone. I just recorded this with my buddy Corey Greenway down in Highlands County, and it's called I Drink Alone. got 100 million things I need to say. I can't find one that comes out the right way. I've got your number, I just can't call, so I pretend I don't